Hey, what's up, y'all? Thanks for tuning in to another video on the channel, man. I'm starting a new series, man, looking at my city, man, River Ridge. I built this city probably over like a year or more ago, man, and I just hadn't had time to come back and like check it out and look at it and stuff like that. So I'm gonna start a new series, man, and just really plan on like completing this city and just making it whole. I think the first thing I'll do in like episode 1 right here is just kind of go through a tour of what I've done so far and then kind of work on like, what I need to do next and what I have planning. We'll do a little bit of building and see where things go. The reason, let me take a look. Things look a little weird from a graphics perspective. So let's take a look and see what I have here. Set as from like a graphics perspective. I was playing this before on my 2080 Ti, so I'm going to just change a couple things around because things just look a little weird to me. Okay, that looks a lot better. Excellent, y'all. So let's take a look, man. Let's take a look around River Ridge and I'll kind of talk about where we started and like where we're at right now. It's so funny. It's been so long since I've been here. It's been over like a year or more since I've even turned this thing on. So this is the area of the city where I started at. I started with, putting utilities and things out here. As you can see, like there's definitely some issues here with sewage that I got to take care of. But this started out as it's only about 2 years into things. So this started out as like the industrial area, as well as the area where I just kind of, started the city at. So over here actually was like all of the trash, all of the water and things like that. But I changed that all around. And as we get around the city, we'll kind of look and see what we're doing. These are the neighborhoods that I first started with here. My mouse is being real strange. Huh. Okay, hold on. Okay. This is the area that I started with here and started building. So these were like the first neighborhoods that I built. I haven't named this district yet, but we're gonna go through like a naming convention, naming district, but as you can see, these are like the outside suburbs. We got a couple of schools over here, hospital, but we actually still have a lot to build in this area for sure. Potential like issues and things like that with the roads a little bit. Like this is kind of an OD situation right here. We got a bunch of people like trying to get onto the highway. So we're going to fix this in the future. So we have some traffic situations out here, but nothing too bad. So you'll see a lot of single family homes, things like that in this area, cookie cutter, suburban kind of area. As we move in a little bit more, I wanted to build an area over here for like shopping and just kind of like a central district for people to kind of hang out. So we have like a little plaza area over here, the hospital, the train station, which we're still working on the train system. I think I have a couple trains running throughout. We'll see if I do as we start getting into it. Excuse me. But that's something I didn't want to build like on the back end. I really wanted to take some time and like build it on the front end and just kind of, see what's going on there. So as you can see, we have 79,000 steadily growing. So we're standing around 79,000 right now. Yeah, so let's take a look at this area of the city and we'll see exactly what's going on here. This is a huge problem. We have an issue with water over here and we have to fix this issue. And so there's not enough, the sewers in this area of town are backed up. So I got to find a solution for this. So this is probably one of those things that I'm going to work on pretty soon, or first. I did build this like Hawthorne Peak area. I figured if I'm going to have industrial and things like that over here, I need to have a place for these cats to live at. So I built a little community over here. There's a school, a football thing over here, but this is the Hawthorne Park area, and we're going to work on building this out too. I mean, we got a lot to build. Even though I've done a lot, you can still see, I mean, we got a lot to go. This is our downtown area, really robust downtown right now. Um, Industries and things like that have moved in here like amazingly, but there's some issues and things like that. Like these joints are saying there's no car access. So yeah, people that's living here in these homes. I wanted to make like a really nice, robust downtown area with a bunch of places for people to work and live and things like that. I mean, this is going to be a huge metropolis of a city, so I wanted to work on building that out like right now. We have Lumpkin Point. Again, this is just an area, as you can see, it comprises of this excuse me, suburban area right here. So it's pretty cool. Well, this is Lumpkin Point. And we're just building out. I wanted to build some nice houses here on the waterfront. But again, like we got a lot to do and a lot to build out here. All right, so let's work on fixing this major issue up here in this area of town. We have a huge sewer issue with all of these industrials. So we got to figure this out. Now, let's take a look at the water and see exactly what's going on here. I have pipes and things like that, but they're not really connected to a water source, and there's no sewage source. What I really kind of want to do is, well, the roads are running the water too. So if there's a road out here, it's going to run that water, but I kind of wanted to keep them a little bit independent of of the main water source here. But we got to have a way to flow this sewage. Now what I don't want to do is like build an outlet of sewage and run it into the water out here, because I just feel like it's going to contaminate this beautiful stream of water that we have. It's probably going to be really useful for a lot of different industries and things like, I'm sorry, residences and stuff like that. So we got to figure this out. I think what I'm going to do here is, even if temporarily, see, I like this island, but I like it to be used for something, I don't know. I just see like a community or something right here. So I don't want to use this area for anything involving like sewage or anything like that. I really kind of want to keep this area clear. So I think what I'll try to do is see if we can build a couple water treatment facilities and things like that out here. See if that helps with things. So let's see what we got. All right, so we have an upgrade of an advanced filtering system here that can kind of work in conjunction with our water treatment plant. So we're going to build that right there, see if that can help with some of the sewage issues that we're seeing out here. See if we can build a couple of those. And I don't know if we can tie this in. How does this tie in though? Because it seems like these pumps just run. All right, so I might be too low in elevation. I really try to think about, like, when I'm putting things down here, exactly how I want them to be. So let's see what we got. What was I doing? I was trying to change the day and night visuals. Just keep it day for now. All right. So this whole facility here, I want to see if I just keep expanding this site out over here and just see if it'll help with our filtration issues that we're having out here. I don't know what that's going to do. Yeah, no, we don't want to do that. That looks crazy. It won't let me put those there. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. All right. So the sewage facility is overloaded. Garbage piling up. So we got to figure this out here. Figure out how we can fix this issue. Okay, so what I'm thinking in my mind is to build a dedicated kind of sewage or garbage facility for this whole thing that I'm building out here. So let's start with the road. Let's build a road down here. We'll build a 2-lane road and we'll run it down this way. Let's see. Snap it to the grid. I can't remember how to do that. Oh yeah, there we go. Slope too steep. Okay, so they're saying this slope is too steep to build this road on. Alright, so let's just start building with a road out this way.
Welcome to Denny's Denims, where we got every denim you can imagine. We got square ends and foxtrots and hide away at home dirty denims. Skirts and pants, belts and boots. We can cover you head to toe if that's what you like. Even got your dang old denim leg garters for the boys who love that denim real good. You ever wear a denim vest? I'll tell you, girl, you will have them swarming. You'll see. Come on down to Denny's Denims. I'll set you up. Don't ask for Denny.
There we go.
What's up? Hitting it and never quitting. Got Naughty Nan coming at you on the box. This is the smooth beat. Ain't life sweet?
So this is kind of up on a hill, as you can see. So I'm gonna have to build this a little different.
Outside agencies to provide vital services for our residents. Isn't that going to be costly, Mr. Councilman?
Well, quite frankly, yes. It is an additional expense, but the residents have come to expect a certain level of services, and we simply do not have the capacity to provide them within the city.
Sounds like we're the ones who will end up paying for it. Should we be worried?
I expect the residents would be more distressed if key services became unavailable. Their quality of life is very important to them.
But so is their money. We'll be back after this. Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
Alright, so we'll work on kind of smoothing this area out so we can build build a nice road out here.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin.
A heavy storm is approaching the city, and the likelihood of hail is very high. Traffic slowdowns and damage to crops and property are expected. Citizens
Alright, so we should be able to build this road down here now. Let's see what we got. There we go. There we go. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to do. So let's see about some dedicated garbage facilities out here to kind of help.
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens.
A severe hailstorm is approaching. Damage to crops and property is expected. We urge citizens to stay inside until the storm has passed.
Alright, so that joint is online and we are looking good. So we'll see the truck start rolling out here. I'm gonna have to fix this right here from this building. I didn't mean for that to happen. garbage is piling up too. So while we're building that, we gotta think about building some like incineration plants and stuff like that out here. So I'm gonna get rid of these industries right here, dezone them, make sure they don't come back. We're gonna look to build a large incineration facility out here. Just have to find the land for it. Perfect. Not connected to the road though. Okay. Can't move it. Alright, let me get rid of it real quick. Sorry, y'all. I gotta fix this road real quick. See if that'll build a road now. No, I still want to build a bridge. I think I made it worse. Cool, man. So we fixed that area. Nice. So industries are thriving and booming out there, looking great. See what's going on with this. Out of fuel, no car access. Is it on or is it off?
Are you setting a good example
No
for
car
your
access.
followers? Are you on a journey to find freshness? Are you tired of shopping at the dingy
Gotcha.
stores? Sure you are. That's why you go to Common Groceries, the ultimate destination for the discerning shopper.
Why, hello, Janet.
Hi, Stanley.
Isn't this a lovely place to shop?
It sure is.
Common Groceries. For twice the price, it's twice as nice.
Naughty Nan on the air with the coolest beat in town. And speaking of our lovely city, let me give a shout out to all the new development that's going on. Loving what's happening. I was out shopping for a new pair of sneaks. Got to keep my look fresh, right? You know what I'm saying. Represent. Anyway, I was shopping with my little granddaughter, and we treated ourselves to matching platform sneakers. Yo! You have got to check out my latest social media post for the cutest selfies on this earth. These sneaks are the bomb. Like walking on a cloud. No, really, up on them things, you're like sky high. I got a little dizzy, but soft as butter. My bunions felt so much better sitting on top of all that technical fiber.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe. And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this.
All right, y'all. So I wanted to take a little bit of time and like fix this area of town, which I did. Still having some issues with like trash and things like that out here. This is like our energy center in town, industrial area, water treatment, all of that. The jail is out here, the prison. But still got a lot of work to do out here in this area, just tying everything together, but should be good, man. Let's take a look at water real quick. Everything's looking good, flowing well. Still have some trash issues, but we'll build some more trash facilities and stuff out here and work on that. But man, everything's tying together good over in this industrial area. So I think next time what we'll do, or even this time, I want to continue to expand out, the downtown and things like that. But there's other areas of town that I want to just focus on getting everything tied in together. Take a look at this crazy, ridiculous highway system. Could you imagine trying to navigate this? Like, bro, where the heck am I supposed to go? Where do I get off at? But this is not going to be like this. It's definitely... Oh, wow. Yeah, this is wild. This is crazy. This is probably one of the craziest interchanges that you'll ever see. But if you're coming from Poplar Highway, it's like, how do we get to Walnut? So technically, you would get off here and come this way to Walnut. If you want to get this way, you go that way. So it all makes sense. It's just, you definitely want to make sure you use your Google Maps when you're coming through that area. So we're going to continue to build up this downtown. What I really wanted is like, and I got to fix this highway right here, but it's like an area when you're coming down. I mean, we'll zoom in real tight on that, but you can see how that looks when we're coming down. It's just beautiful. You're able to see like everything that's going on right here. Not a lot of cars, not a lot of things happening right now, but we're kind of pre-building this area for expansion. So things are looking real good, man. So our next episode, man, we're gonna focus on really just some infill, like filling out these neighborhoods a little bit more. We definitely got to work on transit. I want to work on this area, kind of getting this area taken care of. I actually kind of don't want these industries down here. I would rather it be just kind of all residential and stuff like that, but these do serve a purpose. I mean, people in this area need a place to work, but I feel like this is prime real estate right here on the waterfront. So we'll take a look at that, and yeah, man, we'll just keep rocking and rolling. We got all of this to build. You can see I started kind of laying out our grids for downtown. Again, I want people to be able to really navigate this and be able to move about the city all in this area. So we'll build some trees in there. We'll get everything taken care of. We got a nice medical research kind of facility here. The university's down here. So yeah, man. But thanks for rocking and rolling with me on this epi, and we'll see y'all on the next one for sure.